Sup Citrones, it is the end of 2018. It was a year to remember. There were so many ups and downs, there were so many things that I learned, but I wanted to make this end of year video to kind of like encompass everything that went on and talk about my goals for 2019, because 2018 was rough, but it was also a time where I met so many people that I would always remember for the rest of my life that made so many impacts on me, and I also think that I made a lot of impacts on people this year, and I'm ready for 2019. I decided to make this video because I wanted to list off 9 things that I wanted to kind of focus on and really make happen in 2019. So here are my 9 things for 2019. The first being that I want to be more practical. I want to be able to think about, like, how is something making an impact on me, and is it something that is going to be useful? Is it something that is going to help others in a way that isn't wasting anybody else's time, being efficient, and making sure that, like, when you're thinking about buying things, or if I'm going to use something, the practicality of me achieving that and not setting goals that are too, like, big or too uninclusive of like what I can actually accomplish, and just being practical and having that mindset of like, if I'm going to set these goals for myself and schedule these things, I need to be able to achieve them. Number 2, don't be afraid to say yes and no more. I find that as the year has went on, I say yes to a lot of things, and that ends up like filling my plate with all of these activities and things that I may not truly be able to accomplish or stretch myself too thin for, when I could rather just be like accomplishing things and doing things that truly benefit myself and others in a way that doesn't make me seem stressed or pressured into doing things. So saying no to activities that, you know, like I could be saying yes to, but rather taking that time to make sure that what I'm producing is the best, and making sure that I'm saying yes to the opportunities of, you know, being able to hang out with friends or go on those activities or have a day where I can just relax and not worry about everything. Even over break, I've done work every single day over break, and I don't regret it because it's pushed me to be better and be productive during a break when, you know, most people are wasting time or, you know, just hanging with family. But at the same time, I can't have that aspect of hanging with family because I've been working on things. I've been reading books and trying to finish essays and all these things that I put onto myself that in the next year I don't want to have to do. Number 3, so this is remembering that I live in a world of color, and I think that this is a really unique one. I often forget to like take in my surroundings and think about the setting that I'm in and what kind of impact it has on me. There's so many moments and so many things that I could have captured, especially in the last months since I've been out and not really making videos on YouTube. Even though I do have 2 videos coming, they're just taking me a while to edit because of how busy I've been. But reminding myself that like the world that I live in, I need to be taking inspiration from it constantly, and being able to remember that, you know, like the colors that are around me or the colors that I'm currently like vibing with or something like that is just, I need to be appreciative of them and take that in the next year. This one kind of goes with the whole idea of like taking in inspiration, but it's number 4, and that's to draw everything. Literally draw everything. I need to stop making excuses for myself of like, oh, you know, like you will go and draw this later, or you'll sketch this and like have like a bunch of pictures on your phone, and I don't feel like that they're going to be beneficial to me. But like if I go into it at the time and like just draw it with ink or just sketch it roughly, and it doesn't have to always be perfect, just drawing everything, I think that'll benefit myself a lot and make it more practical. And I hope that everyone draws all the time, because you need to draw all the time if you draw, or if you want to get into drawing, because that's the only way to get better is practicing it. Number 5, and this one is making sure that my body is just as important as my work, and make sure that the upkeep of myself and my mental health and physical health is just as important, and just as what I put into my work. I put a lot of effort and I put a lot of time into, you know, bending over desks to draw things or to write things, and I'm always looking at a computer screen, but remembering to take breaks, you know, and look at other things, get up, stretch, and go on runs and work out and things like that. And I really want to document more of like the fitness that I do and kind of like my fitness journey over the next year, because 2019 is going to be the year that I become a skinny legend. So that is my 5th goal. I want to make sure that I take care of myself and so that I'm able to produce the content that I want other people to see, because I'll be in the healthy condition that I want other people to be in and kind of strive for the same goals and same aspirations in that factor. The next thing is number 6, and that's for being there for the people who matter the most. And this year I was there for a lot of people. I try to be as empathetic and sympathetic as I can be, but not always do I have the solution to other people's problems, or not always have I went through the things that they need help with. So by just being there and just letting people know that I have a voice for them, and letting people know that I can be there to support them, and letting people know that I can be there to support them is what really matters to me, because I don't want to ever have to like turn somebody down because I don't have what they need or can't help them in the ways that I would want help from them. 2019, get rid of your fake friends, and making sure that who I have in my life is just being as productive and as like willing to help me as I am to help them. Number 7 is sharing what I make. I know my studio videos come out once in a while. Also, should I change my title to studio vlogs? Please comment that, because I feel like I might be able to get like more of a following if they are studio vlogs. I want it to be different from everybody else and like call them studio moments, because like moments is more of an encompassing term that goes through like all the different things that are happening, because I'm not always just in the studio in my vlogs, and I think it's important to show all aspects of my life. But if you all think I should change that title to make it more recognizable, or if there's any videos that you guys want, please let me know, because I want to make content that you all enjoy, but also make content that I have fun and have time to make, because I just forget so much to share things on Instagram or share things on YouTube, but it's because I also want it to make sure that it like is the best that I can present and that it represents me to the fullest. So in 2019, I want to share what I make. I want to be able to present everything that I'm working through and everything that I have developed, because you all deserve that from me. You all deserve to see those things. The next one is kind of a random one, but it's 8, and it's to drink more water. I already drink a lot of water. But I want to be able to drink more water. I watched a video by Chris Yu, and she did this entire video of how she started drinking more water. And it's not so much that I need to be drinking more water, it's that I want to be drinking more water. I drink probably like 2 water bottles a day, but like my skin would look so much better. I'd feel so much better if I had more water going through my system. And this is just an important goal, like personal goal for me in 2019, because I find that I get dehydrated a lot, and that maybe a lack of energy at certain times or certain purposes is because I am dehydrated, and maybe being more hydrated will help me. And that could be completely wrong, but that's just a goal that I want. I want to be hydrated, and I think it's important because, again, with self-care that comes responsibility, and by just presenting a solution to that problem by setting it as a goal is really important. And then the last one, which is 9, is appreciating what I have. In the last year, I've been applying to colleges. I turned 18, I'm an adult now. Woohoo! So I've gained a lot of responsibilities, and by gaining these responsibilities, there also comes a point where I have to recognize that I need to appreciate the moments that I'm living in. I need to appreciate the experiences I'm having, because they'll all be gone in a year. I'll be on my own. I'm more independent. I'm applying to colleges, but this entire year just went by so fast, and it was just such a rush. And I just wanted to kind of create this video because I think it's important to slow down sometimes and just recognize everything that's happening and kind of how to move forward in a very organized and fun way. So that's just this video. I hope you all liked it, and I hope that 2019 is amazing for you all, and just Happy New Year's, Citrones, and make the next year amazing, because we all deserve to have a year that we recognize as the year that we progressed and the year that we tackled the issues that we wanted to. Get some tea because I need to clear my throat, you know.